Today I will be bringing you a review and unboxing of the new Nerf and Strike Modulus Tri-Strike. Okay, now before I unbox this, I just want to show you one thing. On the back of the box, they have finally the Recon Mark II stock and the new attachments and stuff, and then there's the ion fire thing. They have the 6-round magazine, comes with the Recon Mark II, and they have all of the new attachments. Then you have just the Tri-Strike itself, over 1,000 combinations, and on the other side it's advertising the Recon Mark II and ion fire and all of the new attachments that are coming out. I'd say let's unbox it. Okay, so you have this now, where you can see all of your darts and stuff. But on the back, you have all of those Nerf twist ties that I don't like. So I'm gonna try just cutting them.
They're not twist ties, they're twine.
Okay, so my knife is really sharp, but it couldn't get through all of these, so I actually just untied them off camera. It's pretty simple, but kind of hard to cut, so I'm just gonna finish those up right now, and then we will have our blaster to look at. Okay, I believe I have all of them. Now let's just carefully flip this over. Okay, and now in theory we should just be able to pull the blaster right out and just, there's still friction holding those ties in there. Okay, so in the box you get the Tri-Strike itself, get this, let's just, you also get this really sweet stock that is taped in there. But this is a stock that looks like it should be adjustable, but the only reason it moves is because you have this entire grenade launcher type demolisher system thing. And then finally, for blasters wise, you have this. It is a barrel attachment that shoots mega darts. And you also get the priming handle, bolt, charging handle, whatever you want to call it. That also comes with it. And then, oh, okay, I left one tie on, and it's the one for the magazine. So I will really quickly just get that on camera. Hopefully. You know what, I'm just gonna, this is so much faster. But yeah, this is, I guess, kind of an example of how ridiculous packages that Nerf guns come in are, I guess. Oh, okay, there we go. So we got the magazine. Now, it looks like this, much like the 12-round magazine sold with the Retaliator and some other stuff, probably. But all I know it for is the Retaliator. But this is only 10 rounds. So they sold the 10-round banana magazine with the Demolisher and the Modulus. This is a 10-round straight mag. And yeah. So I'm going to first show you the assembly of the blaster, because it says some assembly required on the box, so we should probably show that. But all it really is putting the little, like, piece I used to prime it. Okay, it has instructions. Wow, okay. So I'm just gonna rip this off because it's more fun just to cut it. This is gonna be very long, I suppose. Okay, so there's that, I guess. Okay, so to install this, you take your base blaster, and if you are left-handed like me, you will put this part in here just if you want it to be stronger, because this orange piece is attached to this bar, but if I was left-handed and I put it in like this, the only thing that I'm really pulling back is this. So it could get weak and maybe snap, but there isn't really that big of a chance of that happening. I just like to put it in like that. So if you were right-handed, you'd probably want to put it in on this side. But anyways, how to put it in. You see in there, there's this little hole up at the front. You try lining that up with the priming bar. Make sure that it's lined up on the other side. And then you will take your other orange piece, and you should hear a click. I think that was the click I'm looking for. I like this thing. And then next we have this piece that comes with the Mega Darts, and then there is this really sweet rocket launcher, demolisher thing, whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of just, I can't get that tape off. So when you put this stock on, that it looks like it's a nice stock, but then you get this and this barrel attachment, and it's 3 types of ammo all in your hands, which I think is really sweet. I mean, they've done that before this year, like with, what was it, I forgot what it was even called, but they had like that little switch that you can switch between Elite and Mega and stuff. But starting off with the actual review, this pump, you'd think that it's kind of far away, but I can reach it. And then the stock, I'm personally probably just gonna go. But I don't know, I think it's a really comfortable blaster. The grip, I have no complaints. It's like a perfect size for me, and I mean, I'm probably like halfway between anyone that would be like playing this with this. Like, I mean, if you're older, maybe a teenager, you'd probably love this grip. And if you were younger, like a little younger than me, you'd probably also love this and think it's really comfortable. Another thing I love Nerf for is they included a tactical rail on there, which I think is sweet. And overall, I'll put the 10-round magazine in. The best thing they probably ever did to this blaster is slam fire. I mean, the magazine release is not close enough to my finger, so I'm gonna have to, like, here, I'll just turn it around to show you. I'm probably just gonna strike it with my hand while pulling down like I would a strife or something if I wanted to, but no big issue. Another thing is this rocket launcher unit thing almost covers the jam door completely, but I don't know if I'd actually use this because it's kind of bulky for me. I mean, it's just, that's just my opinion on it, but overall, that's really what this video is supposed to be about. And another cool thing I like is new tactical rail stuff. Okay, this is either an example of how strong the tactical rails are or how weak I am. But see this stock attachment point? See this stock? Boom. boom. So this is like its own Thunder Blast that comes with a blaster that shoots elite darts and mega darts. What's the deal? Is Hasbro gonna give us like something really terrible or something just in return? I don't know. What's the catch here? I mean, this has a tactical rail too. And you can attach this to other blasters. Oh, I have my Alpha Trooper handy. I'll show you an example of that. So here it goes. Please tell me it fits. I believe it fits. Yeah! Now we have the Alpha Trooper. Yeah, I guess. And I mean, it's comfortable on the Alpha Trooper. But, so this is a normal N-Strike or N-Strike Elite tactical rail. So it will go on most blasters. But, ooh, it's kind of tough to get the stock off the Alpha Trooper. There we go. But, so it will fit on most N-Strike or N-Strike Elite blasters, Zombie Strike, whatever line you really want to put it on. If it has a stock attachment point and a tactical rail, you can fit it on there. Unless there's something else that you put on there that completely blocks it. Now, getting to the... This thing is hard to get off too. Moving to the blaster itself, it does have a 10-round magazine, which I think is cool because it's not 6 rounds, because 6 round too low, you don't have enough ammo. But 10-round banana mags were just kind of like a little excess just for no reason, but they looked cool. The 12-round magazines were a little too long, but they were like straight and didn't have this weird curve going on. So they pretty much put the best traits of the 12-round magazine and the 10-round magazine together. I think that's how I'm going to explain it. But how to work the jam door is simply just pull back the priming bar, and when that is pulled back, you can pull back the jam door, clear any jams. I'm going to see if I actually do end up jamming this in the firing test. I do not know if it jams yet. I just know it's really hard to get this magazine out. I mean, I can get used to it, but it's probably going to be pretty hard to get used to it. Again, I love the slam fire. This has a stock attachment point and a barrel attachment point. Only one tactical rail, though, because I see what Hasbro did. They were trying to go small. Like, this is probably the smallest Nerf sniper rifle I've ever seen. But, I don't know. I love the looks of this. It's like the long strike, but better. Now, this barrel extension, it's just an average barrel extension, which will not go on my Alpha Trooper because it doesn't have a barrel extension point. But if you see that, it will go on it unless there's like no room, like I said before, and you have like some crazy bipod or something on it. And then you'd think just by like this that it's like a big inner barrel, but no, that's actually kind of small. Okay, so I just did the firing test of the Tri-Strike, but I did not film it because some people may find that boring, but I will just tell you what I saw in the blaster. I noticed that the darts, as I pulled the trigger, they flew straight to the other side of the room with no hesitation, no drop, nothing. I mean, they may go like side to side a little, but for elite darts, that was really accurate. And then the mega darts, they were kind of woo. I mean, mega dart launcher is good. I mean, the first shot fired 2 at once, which I'm assuming is a problem with the air restrictors, because that is smart AR. And the only thing really that happened to the rocket launcher, I mean, that went about as far as the mega darts. I mean, it went to the other wall, but it did drop quite a bit. So flat shots actually make it pretty far for a Nerf blaster, completely stock, unmodified. And I also have a long-range upgrade kit from Modulus, brand new, sealed in the box, that I will be putting on it just to see how it looks cool. Or how it looks, whatever. And I'll show you that when it's done. I changed my mind. I'm doing a proper unboxing of this. And yeah, cut away from yourself, Drew said, as he's cutting towards himself. I'll just set that there because I'm pretty sure that we're done, because this is a lot smaller box than the Tri-Strike one. And then, looks like this. You get an instruction manual, and I don't know how I feel about these, like, plasticky, like, rubberized things, because you can't really cut them on the back that easily. So you have to get, like, really close to the blaster with something sharp, or not the blaster, whatever's in the contents, I should say. You have to get very close to the contents with, like, a knife or whatever you're using. Some sharp object, which I really do not like, but I don't know. I almost have this bipod out to show you. Okay, bipod just needs the legs. There's one, and there's the other. Okay, so this bipod is your normal tactical rail attachment, and it folds up and down just like the long shot bipod. I believe the scope is next, or long range targeting thing, whatever you want to call it. So this is another tactical rail attachment that you can put on pretty much any tactical rail, but you may think that it actually magnifies or anything. It doesn't, but it has these like cool crosshairs they can line up, and it's mainly for looks, like pretty much everything in Nerf, but I almost got the barrel. Okay, now the barrel, it's kind of a small inner barrel. This is your normal barrel attachment point. It looks like almost like it has sights, but they just look cool. It does have this like the spring-loaded, I don't even know what to call it, almost like tooth that like locks onto the blaster. And I like that system a lot better than what they did, because the older N-Strike Elite blasters do not have that, like, they don't lock on, which I don't like, but I guess I will put this stuff on the blaster now. Okay, so the finished product of me customizing it was this. Demolisher stock because it's sturdy, which is good for sniping, and this is clearly a sniper rifle. Long range upgrade kit scope, because it's a sniper rifle. Bipod, because stability is required to be a sniper. 10 rounds, not too much, not too little. Sniper. Modulus barrel attachment, just to hold the bipod, because this has no tack rail on the bottom. Neither does the Tri-Strike itself. Then long range upgrade kit barrel. And this actually works for sniping, I guess. I don't know if the scope works, but blaster is really sweet, so I don't know. I like this blaster though, just saying. Let me just give you one last look at the blaster. That looks good. I'd say honestly, for is this worth your money? Oh yeah, because look, you get this, which is pretty much like a sniper rifle, and it's super tiny. Then you get what I have over there. You have the Demolisher stock and the attachment thing, and the barrel attachment Mega Dart shooter. But that's 3 blasters in one for $50. That'd be like buying a Thunder Blast, which is, what, like $25 around here, and then buying a Long Strike, and then taping the Thunder Blast to the Long Strike, and then buying, like, some Mega Blaster and taping it to it. How much do you think that would cost? Probably a lot of money, but this, for all three, does not cost that much. It's a bolt-action sniper rifle that you can actually snipe with that has slam fire. I don't know what better combination you could really have. I mean, I love it, and I would say this is definitely worth your money if you want to buy it. I will put a buy link in the description, and I guess that's it for now.